everyone, and welcome to your Elite Weather Forecasting. My name is Mr. G, your meteorologist. Thanks for watching this channel on YouTube and TikTok. If you like this channel and this forecast, leave a like and comment. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel on YouTube and leave a follow on TikTok for these nearly daily weather forecasts. I'm a student, so I have schoolwork and I work a full-time job, so I'm not always able to get out here every single day, but I'm going to do the best I can for you guys, okay? Happy St. Patrick's Day. We're checking out an Irish pub in Dublin, Ireland, so they are out there having a good time, and I hope you guys are having a good time too, or will have a good time as you go participate in some St. Patrick's Day activities after school and work. So I hope you guys out there are having a fun time. And remember, if you're going to drink, please get a designated driver to take you home, because we don't need problems out on the roadways with intoxicated folks trying to drive, all right? Again, we are tracking a storm across the northern tier of the United States, the spreading snow across the upper Midwest and rain across the Northeast. And we're going to be seeing a little bit of snow across parts of New York, where we got a little bit of a lake effect going on, and we got rain down across the Southeast and the Gulf Coast that's going to be spreading some thunderstorms. Some of those storms are severe. We can see a few tornadoes possible with that severe weather as well, and we're going to be seeing the potential for a little bit of flash flooding as we're expecting a couple inches of rainfall. All is quiet along the western front, as we are going to be seeing nice weather on the west coast from California to Oregon and Washington as they get to recover from the damage caused by the atmospheric river. We're going to be seeing it cold across the Midwest and the northern plains down to the southern plains, and South Texas is going to be 20 to 30 degrees below average for many of you folks out there. We're going to cover that as well as into the video. So let's jump into our first map as we talk about that snowy weather across the upper Midwest to start things off. All right, here we go as we take a look at our radar across the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes. And we are seeing snow across the upper peninsula of Michigan, northern parts of northern Wisconsin and northern Minnesota. We're seeing a few snow showers out there, and we're looking at a lot of rainfall out here to the east through portions of upstate New York and Pennsylvania, coming up from the West Virginia as well. So we're seeing rain across the Ohio Valley, and we're seeing snow across portions of southern Canada there near Quebec, as well as through Montreal and Toronto. We're seeing some snow showers and rain as well. So a lot of that warmer air is moving up across the eastern United States, but we have that cold air working down across the northern plains and through Minnesota. And we're going to look at that cold air in just a minute and how cold it is out there for this time of the year. It's really cold for March. I'm telling you, it's about 12 degrees outside here in the St. Paul, Minneapolis area, so it's bitterly cold for this time of the year. But let's take a look at those weather alerts that we're going to be seeing out there this afternoon across the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes. And we got to see a lot of winter weather advisories, as we do have some snow that's going to be moving in across western Michigan, and we have that wraparound moisture on the backside of this area of low pressure that's lifting up into southeastern Canada. So that will continue to spark heavier snow showers across northern Wisconsin and parts of the upper peninsula of Michigan. So that's where we have our winter storm warning in place, but we have our winter storm watch, a winter weather advisory there near Duluth and Grand Marais, Minnesota, and we have our winter weather advisory over western Michigan, and we have our winter weather advisory over there across, what we're calling actually a winter storm watch across northwestern Minnesota and eastern North Dakota, and that is because of blowing snow. So we have a lot of high winds out there blowing snow on the ground. There is a few showers in the air, but we're getting that weather warranty because that winter weather alerts, because of that very cold air, gusty winds, blowing snow. So that is going to be kind of bitter for some of you folks out there. And then over here in New York, we do have that potential for lake effect snow down near Jamestown and Buffalo and up near Watertown, New York again. So we're still looking at that lake effect going on over that region. And here is a look at snow still to come across the upper Midwest. we're going to be looking at that potential for 1 to 3 inches across southern Michigan, 3 to 5 inches across northwestern Michigan, 3 to 5 inches across northern Wisconsin there, and 3 to 5 across northeastern Minnesota. But extreme northeastern Minnesota, we're looking at 5 to 8 inches, but 18 to 24 inches is still possible across the upper peninsula of Michigan. So west of Marquette, we're still going to be seeing a lot of heavier snow across that region, but southern Wisconsin, eastern Iowa, we're going to be looking at less than 1 inch of snow for you folks from in those regions. All right, so here we are again. Let's take a look at that potential there for a little bit of lake effect snow across the east and the northeast there. So we have our winter storm watch in place there because of that lake effect snow there. And here we are as we're going to look at that potential there for 5 to 8 inches of lake effect snow near the Watertown and down near the Buffalo area as well. And also, we have to deal with the South Coast, the Gulf Coast. We have to deal with thunderstorms across that area. So we're going to be seeing, let me stand where I can actually be in the camera here. We're going to be looking at those thunderstorms down along the Gulf Coast, the Florida Panhandle, southern Georgia, southern Alabama, southern Mississippi, the New Orleans area and Louisiana. Going to be dealing with that potential there for some severe thunderstorms this afternoon and into the overnight hours tonight. We're going to be seeing that potential for severe thunderstorms. A few isolated tornadoes is possible. We're going to be dealing with some large hail, damaging winds, and maybe a flash flood possibility as well. But we will be having to keep an eye on things here. We are dealing with some thunderstorms out across the south, but right now I don't see any severe weather alerts currently in effect, and I don't see a thunderstorm watch right now or severe or tornado watch in effect right now as well. Here's that rain we're going to be seeing down across the south this afternoon. We got about a ½ inch to 1 inch to go for the most part down here from Georgia to Louisiana. A few spots here in Mississippi, Alabama, we can see 1 to 2 inches of rain. Our heavier rain is going to be here across North Florida. So Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, St. Petersburg, Tallahassee here, Gainesville. You guys are going to still be looking at 1 to 2 inches overall, and down to the south, a ½ inch to 1 inch across southern Florida. And then here's a look at the radar right now across southeastern. Let me stand over here. We see a little bit of snow across portions of New Mexico, but we have this rain and these thunderstorms down here across Mississippi and Louisiana. No severe weather in effect right now, but we are seeing some stronger thunderstorms down along the Gulf Coast here that are shifting off to the east toward the Panhandle and southern Alabama this afternoon. And again, here we are as we take a look at Saturday and into Sunday. Then here's where we're going to see our slight possibility of a flash flooding here across North Florida, and we're going to be seeing those showers and thunderstorms moving off to the south and east on your Friday at 3 o'clock this afternoon today. We're going to start to see those storms moving into Florida, southern Alabama, and Georgia. So please be careful out there. And this is what we're going to be seeing as we head into your early morning hours on Saturday. Those storms will be moving across southeastern Georgia and North Florida, and we're going to be seeing that potential for flash flooding across the southeast as well. And we're going to be seeing that heavy rain, predominantly 1 to 2 inches for the most part across the southeast and into Florida. And we're going to be looking at colder weather starting to move in across the eastern United States. The East Coast, we're still the front has not passed yet, so we're still dealing with that warmer air across the east. But look at the Midwest and the Plain states, very cold. We're about 30 degrees below average in a lot of these places out here. We're seeing that colder weather moving to the Midwest for the most part. So just not going to be a good weekend for that, but we'll see things improved as we get to the end of the weekend and start your week next week. My name is Mr. G. That is your weather forecast. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave your likes, comments, and subscribe. Bye-bye.